you in on a little secret. I've always been a fan of the Gen 2 Mitsubishi Pajero, and the color of this one is actually the one I really like. But I'm also a Mitsubishi fan in general. We've had many Lancers over the years, adventures, all that stuff. And that's why we're here at the World Trade Center, Manila. We're here for the 60th Anniversary Expo of Mitsubishi. So let's show you what they have in store. Oh look, Evo 3. Can you imagine me doing a car review back in the day and discussing this engine basing, high tension wire, distributor, coil pack, air cleaner there, you've got a Saturn engine, rear wheel drive 1600, exhaust manifold, it's got an AC right there. Very, very simple. So little to discuss, but still very, very cool. Very old school. And that's because Mitsubishi's been doing a lot of these cars over the decades. They produced 800,000 cars already here in the Philippines. They started out as Chrysler, then became Canlubang, then became Pamcor, and then they became Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation. Today, they produce the L300, they've also got the Mirage G4 and the Mirage hatchback. All of these made in the Philippines, creating jobs and making it better for the economy. Now let's get on to some legendary cars. This is the Colt Mirage, Mitsubishi's first front-wheel drive model, and it's almost as old as me. Then, beside it, you have the first generation Mitsubishi Pajero. It's a real legend whether you're in the city, on the highway, or on the Dakar Rally. But the one we really like and we rarely see in the Philippines, right here, Mitsubishi Starion, the great granddaddy of all the rally-winning Mitsubishis that we've come to know and love. Now we will test my knowledge of the classic cars of Mitsubishi. This one is a Mirage Cyborg R. I think it's going to be powered by a 4G93T. It is turbocharged, it's got an intercooler right there. It was only available in Japan, so yeah, I've always wanted to have one of those. This one, another one I've always wanted, this is a Galant GTI. It's got a 4G63 under the hood, naturally aspirated, front-wheel drive, front and rear disc brakes. It's kind of one of the original sport sedans for executives kind of thing. That's what you really wanted back in the day. This one is an L300 Versa van, really sweet and really nice setup. It's even got the original brown glass windows. I think they would have had to do that pretty much custom. This one though, this one is very, very memorable for me. We had one of these, not in this color, in maroon, back in the 80s. Absolutely, like looking at it now, it looks like it just came out of the showroom floor. Very, very nice. Now, this is a car that was never actually offered here in the Philippines. This is the iMIV. It's basically an electric Mitsubishi. One of the ones that really showcased what they were going for in the future. And hopefully we'll see more of the technology in this one in future models. But the ones we really like as Mitsubishi enthusiasts, well, the Evos. This, of course, Evolution 9. You can tell by looking at the front bumper. If you see those ovals right there, that's typically an Evo 9, unless you put a different bumper there. They sold these models actually in the Philippine market. There were only a few, I think, but if you got one, it's gonna be great. But the one we really like is right here. This is an Evo 6 TME, or as we like to call it, Evo 6.5. One of the most coveted ones in the Lancer Evo lineup. Unfortunately, we're not seeing an Evo 5 here. Maybe it's outside somewhere. One thing Mitsubishi is really known for is performance. And this is an example of the Strada Rally truck that they competed with at the Asia Cross Country Rally. No, sorry, they didn't compete with it, they won it. That's what they do. Ralliart, that's something that Mitsubishi is really known for. But another thing that's proving really popular these days is glamping setups, camping, car camping, that kind of thing. And that's what we're seeing with several of their vehicles here on display. They teamed up with several aftermarket companies to be able to showcase what these vehicles will look like once you configure it. This is, of course, a Strada, a high-spec Strada. They also have other Stradas on display, along with an Expander Cross. They even have the Outlander PHEV. All you can configure the way you want it. Just like me, this Mitsubishi L300 is proudly made in the Philippines. Ito ay isang alamat mula dekada 80 and now it's here in the 21st century, updated with new designs, new engines, and really fitting it for modern times. You can configure it in so many different ways. You want a ref van, you want a working van, you want a pickup truck, you can have it all with the Mitsubishi L300. Oh, ang bango ng tapa and tocino. But really, that's the great thing about the Mitsubishi L300. It can be yours in so many different ways, no matter what you want to achieve in your business. May 3-in-1 ba dito? But of course, one of the biggest reasons to attend the Mitsubishi 60th Anniversary Expo is to take advantage of all the test rides you can do here. You can check out all the cars you want. You got the Mirage G4, the Expander Cross. You've got the Montero Sport, the Strada, the L300, the Outlander PHEV. Man, there's so many, and you can test drive them all right here. All you have to do is register. And being that it's a big and major event, I think they've got some big discounts for customers. There really is something for everyone here at the Mitsubishi 60th Anniversary Expo at World Trade Center, Manila. You've got great nostalgic models. That was just a J23, I think. This is a Dodge Colt, Lancer, box-type Lancer. Hey, is that a Celeste? That's the great thing about this event. You see cars you haven't seen in decades, especially if you grew up with some of these models. But there are also the present models on display. You can test drive all of them to your heart's content on an off-road track and an on-road course. You can also bring your current Mitsubishi for a free checkup right over there. You've also got the future of Mitsubishi on display, and you'll be seeing those very same models in our showrooms in the near future. So if you've got some time this weekend, head on over to WTC Manila for the Mitsubishi 60th Anniversary Expo. Entrance is free.